Final try. way.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
I'll still throw. Whip, charging. Tricky territory here.
Oh, nice.
Goes for the throw.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
See, that's how it's done. Checks up with the projectile. Can they scrape together a final push? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There's the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Good parry here to try and make something happen. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this. Man, hell!
Nice way to close out that round.
That's what I like to see.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Mac drive rush to keep it going. Good damage. Player with the super.
What? How do you even doing that?
Like Terry said, you have the muscle, but you don't have the heart. Rising fan. So you're just gonna stand there. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Time to hit the ground. Jumps up. The next touch may decide this round.
Oh, yes.
You're done.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Opens with a foul. Last chance, it's now or never.
Whoa.
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. They're backed up into the corner. They need to be mindful of their opponent as he springs forward with the drive rush. Huge chance after that wall flat.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
He's gonna uppercut. On the fire. Took him up. Oh, this super will change the makeup of this match.
Are they gonna close this out?
They're in with it. Can't drive bring them back. Takes them instantly to the corner. Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Throws to get around their defense. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this match.
Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big efficiency drive. Who will take advantage? The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Can they realize the corner? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull off. Great round. Nicely done.
Give me more of that.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
I'm for the quick burn. Rips the impact. Air flash. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going on.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Is it time for the mix-up? The throw's no good. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Medium kick hits. Going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
Some aspects. Can they ride the beat to the end? Can they stay on top of it?
Oh, let's
Hey-o!
Nicely played round there.
Player 2 dug in deep to get that one.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
reacts to the fireball. Hits the counter.
Alright, what's the plan?
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. With the throw. Player 2 is almost dead with some clutch drive moves, and a few players could turn this around in their favor. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Fake out! Goes for the super art.
Okay.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of the round.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
How is this gonna play out?
And it's up.
Wait a minute.
What a loaded parry. Dashes forward. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Dash. Barely blocks the jump in. The jump's up. Opens him up with the throw.
What's gonna happen?
Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Goes fishing and lands the counter. This is a critical moment.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
And out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Player 2 is showing up.
Practice training. Arena.
Time for a real fight.
Call me crazy, but you was through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Not quite. Ooh. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Very dangerous round. Definitely get clipped by something.
All right, what's the plan?
Yeah, like that. Tried, but not going to get the throw. Can they utilize the corner? All right, let's see the damage here. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few players could turn this around in their favor. Protects them with the projectile. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws them. What's next? You may want to slow the pace here. K.O.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Sweet.
That was crazy.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting.
Okay.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Spins the meter on the super art. Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
They just need one opening to find that hit and swing the momentum.
Are we going to see a comeback here?
done.
Not a lot to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Good call just now.
Smart stuff there.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
All right, what's the plan?
It's the counter hit throw.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Can they utilize the corner? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Very solid corner switch.
This needs one more good hit.
This range is where I see you up there.
Okay, okay.
There's the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Creates distance and try to get a read on the opponent. Blocks the heavy low. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
They're at the center of the stage. Nothing but space and opportunity. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Lots of life to play with and full SAP. What will they do? Grabs them. They break forward to pressure the opponent. Dashes forward. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
They're backed up into the corner. Wait a minute. Just go for it at this range.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Going hit low heavy. There's still a chance here. Fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Time to take this momentum. Tries to make something happen. Down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one's gonna survive?
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Stop.
Whoa, I don't know how they react to that jump so
Denied. He's full and locked him out. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Medium kick. Drop the heel. Why are they going in? Hang on.
What? You can't be serious! Oh, I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling it.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
There's an overdrive. Medium kick hits. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Got their eye on the edge.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At the radar, up and running. The attack is parried. Anything could happen here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Parries to cancel the fireball. Protects them with the projectile. I saw that.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Lightly opens up.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Could be looking to start something. Man! Oh, yeah, just like that. Player 2 needs to use the break. Oh.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
We definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Shows the medium kick. You're just getting started here. We'll take control.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
That's what we want. Dashes forward. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Oh, the opponent thought they had something there, but they're about to get crushed.
Wait a minute, amazing awareness there.
Blair, are you serious? They had a read on the jump in the whole time?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They're There's still a chance here. Straight to the dome. What patience to scout out the counter.
Oh, this is getting crazy! Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Looking for the overdrive. Closes it out.
Takes the round! Wow!
Mine.
Oh my! How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can fill the card before the storm as the round begins.
Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Can they utilize the corner? Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Did well to get the buck in there.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
It's a buff in the meantime. Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Keep at it.
Nicely played around there.
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Deep breath to be sure to focus on the next round.
Gives a little space with the throw. Is it time for the mix-up? Big opportunity coming. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Opens him up with the throw. Raises with the power. Not much life left, but their drive usage made it there.
Nicely played around there.
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Drive, but not gonna get the throw. He will to get the buff in there. Throws to get around their defense.
Ooh, nicely done.
Player one chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Combo with the target combo. Can they scrape together a final push? Just out of range for that throw.
Ooh, you gotta make sure to keep your eye on the timer.
That happens to everyone.
We can't win them all.
Hey-o!
Great round. Nicely done.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
It's a buff in the meantime. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Plenty of life, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Target for both fighters. Out there, great work. Just like that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Fires a power wave. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Time to take this when they're looking to connect with an overdrive part from this situation. This kid leads with some big damage. Why are they going in? You're done.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Goes for the throw.
Smart stuff there.
Still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be picking up something. Goes for the throw.
All right, what's the plan?
Puts one in the pocket. See, that's how it's done.
Ooh, nicely done.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Throws to get around their defense. Grabs him.
That was crazy.
Hits the jump. Can they scrape together a final push? So intense here. Hey-o.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Well read. Keep going.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Nacho. Projectile to try to change the situation. Brushes that off and keeps going. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. super arms on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Is it time for the super arms? Whoa. Here we go.
Should I ask? No?
That's a good.
That was such a stressful round.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Harry's got you now. No way. No signs of letting up from out of that corner.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Here comes the corner break. Throws him.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
They're sitting on the try to make something happen with the overdrive arm. Quick medium pole. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Punish counter sets the table for big damage. Forget about that. Focus.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
You know how to control what a PhD fighters can do for us.
Who's gonna take control of this round? I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Now, find a new rival.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Goes for the fireball. The start of the round, how will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 2 push the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
They're on a roll. Goes in on the impact for nothing. And they straight together a final push. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip, and they utilize a KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
That's what I like to see.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Shoots off a fireball on the floor. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this match.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Gotta scramble in the third pitch.
What's gonna happen?
Going in? Is it time for the mix-up? Big air throw. Side switch out of the corner. There's still a man passes out the gauge. You don't need to see the move to hear the round. Now let's the mark of the war.
Wow! What a decision!
Just go for it at this rate.
Wait a minute.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player 2 can't let the trip. That's how you close it out. What a beat.
Takes the round! Wow!
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Who's going to make a move?
Both seem a bit tentative.
Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. All right, you're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Good stuff. Gotta keep it up.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun. Great round. Nicely done.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This has been a crazy phase, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
It's a buff in the meantime. Use the opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
They trade hits. Out of there. Side switch out of the corner. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
PSA meters on deck for both sides. Add a little strike with the overdrive. They need to capitalize on that drive disparity. Knock them out of the air.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Don't mind me. One supermarket difference.
Yo, what?
It's party time. Take the man. Down and out.
Holy, that was an amazing round.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Big roll reaching heavy. Reach the overhead wheel and block.
Nice block.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, nice.
What's their game plan here at the scrimmage stage? That happens to everyone.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Do they have the right read on the opponent? And they close it out. Good stuff.
Give me more of that.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Sticks the combo. Out of there! Watch the unclosed flash of that last round. Both sides decide to slug it out again.
Right, fair enough.
Time that there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Okay.
Satsu to pry them open. It's there!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This is it. Try or die. There will be no salty run back.
Good spot, man. Kaisen Don-Araku. Playtime is over. Ooh! Plants the super, and now they're gonna do that. Back to the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Super's on deck. They're gonna pull the trigger.
Gotta be careful with this pressure. You know a player's most dangerous when they're cornered.
Looking for a hole. Still a chance. They gotta do it.
What's left of it?
Let's lose some power with it. Are they looking to connect with an overdrive partner in this situation?
Okay, here we go. No one could have called them. Did they really just steal that round? What?
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Let's with the projectile. Don't worry, it happens.
You can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. Who will take advantage? Pressuring them in the corner.
Might be the momentum they need.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Ooh, gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Even a throw here will do. Heading into the hit.
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Jump! Can they utilize the corner? Gotta be mindful of the
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Max SA gauges. They both have...
Yo, whoa! I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast!
Now we're getting somewhere.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get... Whoa! I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast!
Now we're getting somewhere. Maxing out the gauge.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. You're done.
And they close it out! Good stuff!
Send them home. You got this.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Jump.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast?
They need to be when they're looking to connect with an overdrive part from this situation. Goes with a kick.
This is so good!
Close range projectile. Solid anti-air.
What? How do you even do that?
Shokeki to push forward. They're in.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast. Oh, let's go!
Amazing. Medium kick. A trade? Now what?
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast. Are you for real? I can't believe that, Ralph. That was nuts.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never...
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
All right, let's go.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner.
All right, what's the plan?
Lots of aggression from both sides. Just looking for that jump attack.
That was crazy.
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Dealing out the space.
Both trying to see if the other would strike first. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Can they scrape together a final push? Great work! Just like that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta learn a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Oh, my heart. I can't, man.
Anyone can do this now. Solid combo.
Fires a power wave. Ayo!
Nicely played around there.
Oh, yeah! This is all yours!
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Raises with the power wave. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay.
Come on, kid. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. No worries about that.
Well, this doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Got about... Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
There's still a chance here. Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? Keeps them out.
Wait a minute.
This is going to hit for a critical. Gotta imagine not only the life form, but also their nerves. Here we go. Here we go. They're in range. Jump in. A dash. Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Jump in.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
The throw is next.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Big gauge lead here. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. So you're just gonna stand there. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
Oh man, this could be all the difference. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
A jump? The jump in is denied. Drops the heel. Keeps him out. Rolling attack slams.
What? Are you for real? I can't believe that, Ralph! That was
is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Starts off zoning with fire. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes. All right, what's the plan?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Nice, smart choice there.
Smart stuff there.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Can they tail?
All right, gets a round on the board.
Give me more of that.
That was so dominant. And if that's itself, this might be a quick match.
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Can they utilize the point? Stops up. Can he break forward to pressure the opponent?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
There's the wicket going for the super up.
Whoa, whoa. God, what's going to happen?
Going in? Time to take this momentum and rip experiencing burner. Oh, yeah, just like that. Try to. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Still a chance. They gotta do it. K.O.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
This is it. Try or die. There will be no phony run back.
Try to do something new. What? In anti-air?
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Plenty of milk.
What? What? How do you even think of doing that?
Looking for a hole.
That's optimal counter.
You don't need to see the move to hear the round. Now that's the mark of the wolf. Plans the super, and now it's time for some dessert.
They just need one opening to find that hit to swing the momentum.
Yowza!
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Outrage projector. They are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 did some damage there.
Someone just got bodied big.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
As it once was beautifully said, it depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Oh, the command grab doesn't make it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Side throw with the target combo. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they are.
Do they have the right read on the opponent? Oh, more that. That was crazy. All right, gets a round on the board.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Why is a power wave? Player 2 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How could they avoid being put there this round? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Barely blocks the jumping.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Manages to block the jump in attack. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The draw gauge. The big gap. Who's gonna close it? Fires a power wave. Why are they going in? Hang back. You know we played to get in there, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Perfect read with the end.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
You gotta dig down deep here.
Oh, either player just needs to work
Down and out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Jump the stepped out from downtown to check their approach. Sick.
Oh, nice.
Player one chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Got their eye on the air. Keep at it.
That's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that. Nice way to close out that round.
Well read. Keep going.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Jump! Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
This is getting crazy!
Nice! Knockdown and... Player one can't let it there!
Great round. Nicely done.
Player one was still...
A new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the call before the storm as the round begins.
How's the time left? How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Can they utilize the corner? Can they use the corner to stage a comeback? That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Yeah?
Ooh, nicely done. I'm trying to figure out how to get that damage.
See, that's how it's done. Hell.
Nicely played round there.
Give me more of that.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
You can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Medium kick, crazy with the power. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. That's what we want. They break forward to pressure the opponent. Gas! Oh, yeah, just like that! They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no! Not like this! Not like this!
Block! Goes with the fireball. This is the ideal range to utilize that fireball. There's the meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there!
Making sure they're done. Using the KO. Player two is unlike.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
The ever-crucial opening round is about to begin.
All right, let's go.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Very dangerous range. You definitely get clipped by something. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Holds that corner position with a successful drive reversal. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a
Real good super arcing.
great round. Nicely done.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. They've got to be mindful of leaps and jump-ins at this range. Nice. Stuck in the corner.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Start, that's what we want. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
How can you not be loving this match?
Gotta do better than that.
That was ridiculous defense.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Brushes that off and keeps going. Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man! Whoa! I don't know how to react to that jump so fast.
Player 2, get hot! I'm feeling it! Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
Still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Blocks the jump in. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Opts for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Adds parry to the pressure. Next with the legal kick.
It's getting crazy.
It's dead.
Great round. Nicely done.
That's what I like to see.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Straight to the dome. Going on the offensive. Hits some balls. Nice. Gets a little space with the throw. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player 2 and work with this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Bounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count.
Amazing awareness there.
Pick it. Good spot. Super.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Gave them a super spot. They want to show they're not playing around.
What's gonna happen?
Oh.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 is showing time and
Someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Goes for the fireball. Goes for the command grab. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Super armor does its job. Nice.
That was crazy.
Throws them. What's next? I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their experiencing burnout. Target lock and swoop.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
All right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Reads them. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, just like that. There's a change of sides. They're laying into each other. Takes a hit and keeps on trucking. Super Art looking winded, burnout changes the game. Out of there. Looking for a chance.
He's so close to taking this. Just needs one more open.
Will this Super Art do anything? No question, this Super Art is definitely going to kill.
Nicely played around there.
Okay, on to the next.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
The jump in is denied. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Decides to go with the target combo. They trade. It's all right, you're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your move to bait out and attack. Protect some with the projectile.
Do they have the right read on the opponent? Okay.
Fires a power wave. Carries the projectile. Raise it with the pop. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh. One combo to end this round right now.
So tense. Both players are so focused right now.
Straight to the dome. Gotta be careful not to push this range. Showing some great fortitude. This is far from over. KO.
Nicely played around there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Reads them. Planting trees and people with the power driver. Medium kick. Back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Dash. Super art.
Wait a minute. Wow, what a decision. So smart.
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure. Great work. Just like that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta land a few things, and I'm positive it'll be
Go for it at this point.
Wait a minute. This is so good. Oh man, this is so close. Just one. Woo! That's it. Oh no, big whip.
Escape the corner. You're done.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Man, I can watch these